Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M12. It's the Tier 7 American SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Pearl River, and this one is under the command of Incurable Rash. Well, I do hope it's not incurable, because otherwise, that could be quite awkward and scratchy to say the least. Anyway, it's a 155mm howitzer mounted on M3 hull, and it's capable of doing 600 alpha, 39mm pen, 7 meters on the burst radius, and between 11.5 and 23 seconds of stun. Now, it's not particularly fast. It's only 38.6 kilometers an hour, so quite slow, but that's because of its M3 heritage and the fact that this howitzer is actually quite heavy. Now, one thing Incurable Rash shouldn't have done there is knock that tree down, because it actually does give away his position. If I was an enemy Arty player, I'd be saying, oh, he must be behind that bush, because he's knocked it down for a bit of extra cover. Let's hope that the enemy doesn't take that to heart. Okay, going into the aim straight away. GeForce 1008. Tier 9 game with Tier 7 tanks. Rounds out. Good shot! Oh my god, he hit 2 with 1 there. He got the T-34-100, the Constructor, and the GeForce 1008 at the same time. So that was very much worthwhile. Now the standard reload is 26.56 seconds. He's got 22.52, so he's not 4 seconds off the reload. Another good hit. 81 from the actual hit. He tracked him, and he got 361 from the stun assist as well. Well, that 45 TP has gone, so he collected the rest of stun assist, and now, well, he's aiming for the Martian. The T-34 at the back with the Panther would be a better target, but he's going to have a go. Nope, didn't work. Hit the rock face just in front of the Martian. Either that or go to the G-Saw to the left. He's using that rock face to side scrape, and we can lob the shell over and into him. Okay, no, he's pulled back to reload because he's only got 4 shots. And the Martian, well, he's exposed himself. And that one hit the rock face. Again, bad RNG, but it stunned the Martian, even so. Yeah, that T-34-100 is still there. So, again, I think the Panther is probably still there as well. We just can't see him at the moment because he's actually behind the Martian. And if we were to fire at the Constructor, I think we would hit the Panther too. Well, he does get a hit this time, and he got stun assist, so he's actually now cooking. You can see that Leopard prototype behind as well. Very low on hit points. And remember, the front deck of a Martian is the engine deck, so you've got a good chance of actually setting a light to them if you can put the shell directly onto it, or hit the side of the turret to get the ammo. 262 is racking it up. That one was, you can see the mark on the side of the engine deck there. That's where the shell landed. Well, the Panther has now been replaced by the Leopard prototype. We can see that now. And the Martian takes another hit. He's now 1 shot for one of our tanks. Yes, he's trying to make up his mind. We seem to be okay in the cap area, or safe and protected from enemy incursion. The Martian's now using a wreck as cover. That's not going to help him because artillery shells come in from above, not horizontally. Rounds out. Yeah, he's lost another 126. Now he's got a problem. A GeForce 1008 has just appeared. I think he went into the village and he's come down the side of the village. Yes, he just spotted that. You've got to watch your minimap if you're an Arty player, because you spot these things, all of a sudden the enemy can pop up from nowhere, and if you don't look out for yourself, you might get killed. Well, he gets around into the side of the GeForce, but there's a Panther nearby as well, and we don't know where he is. He could be close, but we're going to focus on this GeForce now. Here comes the VK. He's the 3002D, so he's got the 88mm gun. The Panther's been spotted. He's near, but we can get the kill on this GeForce. Rounds out. Oh, it went over the top. Well, We'll have to hold on just for a second, but yep, the VK gets him. Now, let's hope he can get this Panther. We can't see him at the moment because he is in the villages to our left. But he's trying to come towards our gap. There he is. We're going from above. What people would say, God's view. Rounds out. Yes! That's a kill. That's his first kill of the game. Okay, there's nothing in the near area. So he's looking further afield now. There's enemy tanks right up near the enemy cap. We've killed everything near the village. And now we're looking at Vipera. Now this is a long range shot. We've got 1 round of stun HE left. Rounds out. And he gets a direct hit for 90. There's only 3 tank destroyers left on the enemy team. The Waffenträger auf Panzer IV is the one we really want if we can get it, because that's a tier 9. And if we can hit him and take him out of the game, then, well, we would really benefit. But unfortunately, the Object 257 has just killed him. Because, of course, you get extra XP for hitting something that's a higher tier than yourself. Vipera is tier 8, so we're only going to get 10% extra XP if we take him out. And the same for the Ferdinand. Ferdinand's behind there as well. Rounds out. Unfortunately, he dies. There's the Ferdinand. Oh, he just got a kill, but that's the end of the game. And that's a good game because a lot of damage, a lot of stun assist. Here's the end of battle results, and that was the first ace tanker for Incurable Rash in the M12. Congratulations. Whenever you see that scroll underneath the M, that means it's the first time you've ever achieved that result. And it's a superb result because he really did benefit from a lot of shells that were fired at enemy tanks, which then took fire from his teammates. He also got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 6. And he got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. At least 6 tanks subsequently taken out by other teammates. And it was actually helped that he only got the 1 kill in that game. If he got more than 1 kill, if he'd actually got the kill on that G-Sword, then I think actually it might have affected his score. We'll see that in a short while. His win rate, 2,990, which is Unicum standard. But merging on Super Unicum. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he didn't get the highest damage in the game because that went to the Striv 1030 on our team. 3,054 hit points of damage went to him. Second highest damage went to the Tiger Mouse, who got a steel wall and 2,911 hit points of damage. And the third highest damage turned out to be the GeForce 1008 on the enemy team, 2,767. The Striv didn't get 20% of the enemy hit port. That's why he didn't get the high caliber. We can see that Incurable Rash got 2,103 hit points of damage. He's in 4th place there on the team, but he's actually in 5th place overall because there was 1 player on the enemy team who scored slightly more than he did. When it came to kills, well, the top scorers were the GeForce 1008, the VK3002D, the T26E5 Patriot, and on the enemy team, their GeForce 1008. All of them got 3 kills. And you saw that in Incurable Rash, he only got 1 kill out of the game. But when it came to base XP, he's a lot higher. Actually, he's in 4th place because the T26E5 Patriot managed to get 1,224 and 1,193 went to the VK3002D and 1,043 went to the GeForce 1008 with Incurable Rash only a short distance behind with 1,021, and all of those players managed to score over 1,000 base. So they were all working very, very hard to get the result. Incurable Rash fired 14 rounds, got 9 direct hits on the enemy and 14 splashes, damage of 2,103, all of it at more than 300 meters, damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 1. So yes, he did qualify by, if he had actually got that second kill, the GeForce 1008, it would have affected and he wouldn't have got the Confederate. So he would have missed out, but so it did work in his favor. 1,575 hit points of stun assist off 11 stuns, and there's the ace tanker. He earned 30,429 credits on a premium account, and he also picked up 6,127 experience points after he got a mission completion for 3,064. So congratulations to Incurable Rash on breaking his stack and now having an ace tanker against his M12. The next step is to mark it all the way up to third mark. That's going to take a little while, but you'll get a lot of fun out of doing it because the M12 is one of those arties that grows on you after a while. It is actually quite good, and as you get better and better, it gets easier to actually get the hits. But you've got to remember, you've only got 20 rounds, so you have to make them count, and that means that you can't waste any shells. It really is very, very important to make sure every shell counts. Hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching!